Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here, back with another drawing video. Yeah, we're drawing Ed from Eddsworld, and this video was requested. I'm gonna spell out your name because I said it last time and I completely butchered it. So I'm just gonna spell it out. It's E-I-R-A-H space D space R-A-B-A-D-O-N. Yeah, thank you for the request. Again, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it because I feel bad when I mispronounce names. Because like I just always butcher them. I'm terrible. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for the request for Ed, and yeah, he's not a hard character to draw, so it should be a kind of a easier how to draw video. So with that said, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Really helps me out. And with that said, let's get our pencils ready and let's jump in. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Ed here, what we're going to do is draw a nice, decent sized circle. This is basically going to be his head. Oh, I almost have to burp. There we go. So we're going to draw a nice, decent sized circle on top, keep it light. And then you can get the kind of like line of action. He's standing pretty straight up, so just kind of like a line going down. His feet will be about here on the paper. And then just for his body, it's just kind of like this simple kind of like rectangle. Like that. And then his pants will go down. Kind of be like two lines like this. He's going to have a shoe here and a shoe here. And then he'll have an arm that kind of is just an oval going down here like this with a hand. His other arm will be about here. His hand will be kind of like behind his jacket there. And that's pretty much it for the gesture. Again, super easy, super quick. So I'm going to zoom in here and we're going to jump into his face. So if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. It'd be something like this. But what I like to start out doing is his head shape. So we're going to start about here and just draw a line curving down. So it's going to curve in slightly here and then out. And then it's going to bump out. And then just go around here like this, and then curve up about here. So you get a nice line that looks like that. And then from here we're going to go straight into the ear. So we're going to start a little bit before this line ends, so about here, and just draw a nice kind of big C shape, like that. And then from here we're going to go down into like a spike. And then we'll get his hairline like this. I'm just going to lightly kind of gesture this in because his hair is going to cover this. It's just for kind of like the gesture so we know where things are. And before we jump into his face, we'll finish off his ear. So you're going to do a C shape in the opposite direction. So we're just going to draw a nice curved line like this. And then all you want to do is draw another little curved line right there like that. And then for his eyes, pretty simple. They're just two big circles like this. And then I'll just darken it in. So we get one big circle, then we get the second one, like that. Ooh, that eye is noticeably smaller than the other one. You want to try to keep them congruent. Like that. Alrighty. And then you just get a nice little dark black circle for his eye, or his pupil or whatever. And another one right about there. Like that. And then you're going to get a nice big smile, which is a nice little curve line that goes under the eyes here. And then you're going to wrap another line going around. So you get kind of like this like kind of bent oval or rectangle kind of shape like that. And then you're just going to get a series of 4 lines curving down like so. So he has a nice big smile. And then for his hair, we're going to start about here, and you basically just get these spikes. This one overlaps the eye, so you get one going up like that. So you get one spike, and then it'll go down, and then up, 2, and then one more here, and this will just curve up like that. And you can erase any overlap. And then from here, we're going to start with his hair, and basically we're going to start on this part of his ear. Draw a curved line going up, like that. And it's going to branch out into 2 spikes. We're going to get one here, and another one there like that. And then it's just going to be this big curved line that curves over. and you're going to go into a spike about there, and then it's just going to curve down and in like that. And then here, I'm actually going to make this spike a little bit wider, like that, and then connect this part into here and erase any overlap. And the last part for his hair, you do see a little bit on the bottom here, which is just this little curve line right underneath the ear. So that's pretty much it for his head. Now what we could do is draw in his neck. And his neck is just kind of like this little cylinder that goes under his head, very simply. And now I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And now we're going to just kind of go into detail and start drawing in his hoodie. So we're going to start about here and draw a curve line curving down and then over. And then we'll start a little bit before this line ends here and curve it up. Another curve line right about there, connect it into the neck. And then from here, what we're going to do is get a nice big kind of curve line, very similar to this one, just going in the opposite direction there. And then we're going to start here and draw kind of like a curve line going out. And then it's going to dip in and then just follow this line that we have here. And then this line will start over, and you get like a nice little bump into his chin there. And now that we got that done, we could go into his sleeve. So we'll start here, and basically what you want to do is just a nice curved line that curves out, goes down, and then across here, and then it'll curve up and stop about there. And you could also get another little curve line right there for like a fold in the fabric. Alrighty. And now from here, actually I'll make the sleeve a little bit longer. It's a little too short. Just slightly longer, like that. And then we're going to get a curve line here for the bottom of his jacket, and it's going to curve up and then over like that. And now here we're going to get a curve line that curves down, over, and pretty much the same thing as here, but we're going to stop about there. Very simply. And now for his like hoodie details, for the pocket, it's just a curve line curving in like that, and then another curve line curving in the opposite direction on this side. And then the hoodie strings, you get two parallel lines like this, and then a little oval like that, and a little bump on the bottom there. And then same thing on this side, just two parallel curve lines, a little oval on the bottom, and a little bump right there. Alright, and before we get into his pants, we'll draw in his hand here. So his hand's pretty simple. What we're going to do is start off right about here and just draw a curve line curving down. Then it's going to go over and then in like that. So he only has 3 fingers, so there's one. And then you're going to bump out, curve it in like that for the second one. And then this finger is just going to curve out and then in like that. So you go out, kind of dip it in, and get kind of like an S curve for that line. A little hard to explain, but it's basically just a little bump, another bump, and then it just connects into there like that. And now that we got that done, we could draw in his pants. So we'll start about here, and it's pretty much just a straight line going down. Put a little bit of a curve to it if you want to. Zoom out a little bit. And then here, right in the middle of the pants here, we're going to just draw a little like U shape like that, a little curve line. And then we're just going to get then we'll start from here, go across, and then just curve it up, and then into the center here like that. And then this leg, pretty much the same thing. We're just going to go down like that, curve it over, kind of go up, and then into that center line there like that. Alright, now we could draw in his shoes. So his shoes aren't too bad. Basically what we're going to do, kind of readjust the shape. They'd be about that big. And basically what you want to do is you get the shoe shape by getting like this little L. So you get like an L here. And it's just going to go over, kind of straighten out near the bottom here, and then across and then up like that. A little shoe shape. And then we're going to get a little rectangle on the bottom here that kind of hugs it and goes up. And then here we're going to get a little like dome shape. and you're going to erase this line like that. And then for his laces, since this one's more on the side, we're only going to see one side of the laces here. So what we're going to do is draw a nice little curve line like this, and then it's going to have 3 bumps. So you get 1 bump, 2 bump, and then the 3rd bump. Like that, and that's all you need to do for that shoe. And the next shoe, it's more head-on, so it's going to be a shape kind of like, you kind of get like a circle in the front, and then it's going to go back and then up, like that. And then all we do is kind of just darken in this shape a little bit, kind of flatten it out near the front, and it's going to go up and over. And then we're going to get that dome again right here, and then that little rectangle on the bottom. It's not even like a rectangle, just kind of like this straight line that hugs the bottom. Erase this middle portion right there. And then this time we'll see kind of both of the laces here. So what we want to do is just draw a nice little curve line like that, and then just 3 bumps. And then same on this side, 1 bump, 2 bump, and then the 3rd bump. And then all we need to do is draw in his hand over here, which is this nice little curve line that pops out like that. And that is pretty much how you draw Ed from Eddsworld. Again, not a hard character to draw. I'd say look at a reference just to make sure you get all the details right. But I will put the sketch that I just did right up here along with the inked version I did beforehand. And there you have it. There's Ed from Eddsworld. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoy Ed now. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave in the comment section. Other than that, thank you again for the request. EIRAHDRABADON. Again, I'm not going to try to pronounce your name. I'm sorry, I butcher it. But thank you for the request. If you guys have any requests, feel free to leave that in the comment section below as well. Follow me on all my social media links in the description. They're all there. I also have a Discord if you want to go hang out there. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you for the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.